Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your girlfriend Trinella here, and today we're gonna try to find every Starbucks location in the world. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Alright, we've got a drive-through Starbucks, a Jersey Mike's, family dentistry. So, I feel like we're definitely in the US. A 76 gas station. I don't recognize that brand. Brock. Do we have any colors on the license plates? We have some front license plates. AFC, something care, urgent care, maybe primary care, urgent care. Okay, so we got family dentistry, Starbucks and Jersey Mike's, Circle K. I feel like based on the vegetation and the trees, which that is a very interesting tree that I feel like I haven't seen in the US before. Ooh, wait, yellow front plate. That must be new. Or that must be, I don't know what state that is. Maybe it's like a custom plate. Maybe we're in like Texas or Florida. I'm gonna go like northern Florida, like Jacksonville. Okay, not bad. We were in Florida, but we were in Niceville instead of Jacksonville. Alright, Starbucks coffee here. You break, I fix. Emma's Bakery and Cafe. Footlong cookie. I didn't know Subway had a footlong cookie. Income tax, round table. Okay, so we see the American flag, so we know we're in the US. And these locations can be worldwide, by the way, so they're not all US locations, even though that is what we're getting. I can't tell what grocery store that is. Bank of America. Okay, some sort of like red at the bottom of the license plate, like maybe like a blue and white at the top. Is that yellow, blue, yellow ever? Okay, I see like a big like mountain or forest in the back. It seems like a fairly hot climate. Maybe something county bank. Maybe somewhere like Arizona, I want to guess. I'm gonna go near like Flagstaff. Okay, not horrible. We were in California. We were near Encinitas. Okay. All right. A Starbucks coffee. This location looks like unique. It's like an interesting building with like the green top. Dunkin' Donuts. Okay. Red-ish on the license plate. Maybe it looks like on the left. City. Ooh, okay, truck. Watertown, MA. So, I know that Dunkin' Donuts are everywhere in the US, but they're definitely more common, I feel like, in the Northeast, or at least people fiend for their Dunkin' in the Northeast. So, I feel like we can't be too far from Watertown, MA, since this is like the truck. So, what is this? Like, yeah, Belmont, Watertown, transmissions. Yeah, I feel like they can't travel too far, so maybe we can try to find Belmont or Watertown. And if not, I'll just drop a near here for now. Do a little bit more scanning. Alright, I'm just going to drop it near Boston because I feel like we're probably not too far from there. Oh, okay, that was a really good score. I think Watertown, it looks like, is maybe like a suburb of Boston. But we were in Cambridge, so 4.9. Starbucks coffee, but there's like a bank next to it, Trustmark. Soap shop, Eastgate Cleaners, Sonesta. This is an interesting like curved building. Shaping the World of Commerce, Oak Mall. What is this? Central Barbecue. Smoke is our sauce. Okay. Such a big road. There's so many like, oh, where is the plate? The plate is in the top left in the car. So not much information there. Interesting. Because I feel like this looks like a left turn only. Like, I don't know how they got over here. 772 area code. I don't know. I feel like just based on vibes, I feel like we're in like Texas or something. Like feels more southern to me. The barbecue is probably tipping me that way. But maybe we're not. Maybe we're like a little bit more like in the Midwest, like Missouri. I'm gonna go near like St. Louis. Okay, we were in Memphis, Tennessee, so not horrible there. Okay, a Starbucks next to a Staples, so I think it is the US again. Aldi's, Ocean State Job Lot, South Coast Marketplace, Santander. Front license plate, slightly green. What other things we got here? Jersey Mike's, Five Guys, Supercuts, Verizon, Five Below, Old Navy, TJ Maxx, PetSmart. Wow, they really got like suburban, like every store you can want here. I have no idea where we are in the US. Like, this is like a forest in the back. Burger King, Ford, American flag. I mean, I definitely know that we are in the US, but I feel like we could be anywhere. True ME. Some sort of water tower. This is interesting. Okay, is this ever New York then? This is a New York license plate. I feel like I can't throw my whole guess based on the New York license plate, but also low key at the same time. I don't really have much other information, so I'm gonna go near like Albany, New York, and we'll see. Okay, we were in. Wait, were we in Delaware or not Delaware? Were we in Rhode Island or Massachusetts? Okay, we were in Massachusetts, but near the Rhode Island border. We still got 4K though, so yay. All right, 18K, not bad. Let's play again and see if we can get some worldwide locations. Okay, Starbucks coffee. Yellow license plate. I think that's a New York plate. I think these are New York plates, right? The dark yellow, the blue. Something here. Little Food Market, 800. I think that's just like a generic area code. Little Jiffy Lube. Something 850 in the background. I don't know what that is. Okay, I guess based off the license plates, I think we're just in New York, maybe. So I'm gonna go like Binghamton. Okay, we were in Long Island, but we still got 4K because this is a worldwide map. East Madison and Michigan Street, Harris Theater. Okay, in the US again. Prudential. Van Gogh, Chicago. Okay, so we are in Chicago. Is this findable then? Is this like a findable 5K? Okay, so Madison and Michigan. And how close are we to like big buildings? We're kind of in the middle of the city. Okay, so Madison and Michigan. Ooh, Madison's right here. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna click on Madison Street. I'm gonna look for Michigan for a little bit. We have, ooh, North Michigan Ave. Is it North Michigan Ave or is it just like Michigan Street? It does say Michigan Ave, but not North Michigan Ave. I'll have it here for now. So we're looking for just regular Michigan Ave, not North Michigan Ave. But I don't know if that exists. Oh, this is East Madison Street. We're on West Madison Street. Hold on. If it's east-west, is east more south? Where's East Madison? Okay, east seems to be more down here. So East Madison Street. I feel like this is the first place or location for Starbucks where we can get a 5K or like there's like findable information. So I'm gonna do like a quick scan for a couple minutes, but if it proves too difficult, I will just guess in Chicago. Because it seems like a lot of these are like east number versus like east name streets. But I think we're closer to like the main city, so maybe I need to just go more like north here. So Michigan Ave and East Madison Street. East Monroe. There are some Easteries here. Oh, this is East Madison. Oh. Oh, interesting. It just goes from east to west, like right here. So I was looking around for no reason there. Wait, so this should be very easy to find, right? Are we just at where I'm at? Starbucks. Is there a Starbucks right here? Or zoom in. Okay, hold on. Maybe like the location's also changed. So, what do we have? Something, Michigan Avenue, Remington, Starbucks Coffee, Bank of America, and a crosswalk. Is there a crosswalk right in front of where we are? Maybe like a right here? Soul Slice. I think that we're pretty close. Okay, we got a 5K. Yay, exciting. I couldn't find the Starbucks on the left side, so I was a little worried that we were off. Oh, I see it right now here, but that also might be a different one. But maybe the locations have changed from like the names on the map and what it's showing. But yay, our Starbucks 5K. That might be the only one we get today because we are seeming to get a lot of like rural or like suburban US locations and cannot move around. All right, 918 area code. Greenish license plate. Memorial Woodland Center. Okay. Supercuts. Moody's. GNC. Blue Coast Juicy Seafood. American Flag. IBC Bank. I don't know what IBC Bank is. That is a green license plate, though. Are there a lot of other green license plates? Is it ever, like, New Hampshire or Vermont? I don't know if it's that green license plate. New melts, 4 loaded, $6.99 each. I think I'm just gonna go in like New Hampshire, like in Concord, because of the green license plate, but I don't entirely know. The IBC Bank worries me a little bit. It doesn't seem like it's a specific like Iowa bank or something like that. You know, a state that starts with an I, but because I see US and Mexico on here. Okay, we were in Oklahoma, so I don't think I was gonna get that. Pretty far. Are we in New York? Astor. Are we in Queens? Like Astoria? Is that 718? Starbucks Coffee, Wine and Spirits. Okay, yellow license plate, so New York. And I think that is New York, like Manhattan in the background. I feel like we could be there. So Queens. So like we got Manhattan here, Astoria. Like I'm feeling like we're here somewhere just because of this Astor, but I don't know. Do we have, okay, 31st Street. I feel like that's gonna be fine. Oh, did I literally plonk it on 31st? Lol, okay. Hold on. Don't tell me I plonked on the 5K when I was just plonking in the middle of Queens. I hope we're in Queens in New York, because otherwise this is kind of embarrassing. Astoria, BI, and 31st. I don't know what Astoria BI is. 31st and 31st is interesting. Do we have like the other street name? Because that would be super helpful. A flag here. I don't, but okay, Astoria Market. Do I want to scan for this? I think it's like possible, but I think I want to just see what other locations we get, so I'll guess here for now. Okay, we were a little bit further up the road, Astoria Boulevard. I think we could have scanned more for this, but we would have had to like nose there. But we got 4.997, which is like only 3 points off of a perfect score. So we definitely got it because of the Astor name in that one shop. And I know Astoria is in Queens, so we were in New York City and New York. Okay, Starbucks Coffee, American Flag, T-Mobile, Applebee's, interesting car, Volkswagen. Okay, Del Taco. I think that is a regional US like fast food chain, and we got Palms here. Something Vista Ave. So is this ever like California? Like I feel like they only have it in like the South and like the West Coast. I'm gonna go near LA. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. We got 4.2. All right, we got 19K there. I'm gonna move on to the second Starbucks map to see if we can get some other international locations of Starbucks. All right. So I think we're already international, which is cool. I'm thinking initially Denmark, like Copenhagen, maybe. Oh, green license plate. I think we're Norway. Yeah, this feels a little bit more like Norway now. Okay, so Starbucks, Norway. Let us zoom in. Is it ever just an Oslo? I mean, do we have any city names? Welcome to the world of daily couture. So many green license plates though, so I think we're definitely in Norway. I'm gonna just plonk it here. Okay, nice. 4.9. Okay, Primark is something that I think you find a lot in the UK, but we're not in the UK. There's an interesting church in the background. Wedding something, mini marked, a lot of police. Something ending in ATZ. Okay, what is this in the back? Terrassen. I don't know where we are. Oh, we're on a bike coverage. Well, okay. So I'm gonna guess that we're in Berlin, and for no particular reason at all. But it just like gives Berlin to me. So I'm gonna go here. Okay, perf. 4.9. Happy Inhale. This feels like the US. Right side of the road, English. Alpaca, Jimmy John's. FedEx. Yoga District. 919. I don't recognize that area code. 2025 coverage though. Panera. Something cafe or coffee over there. Some smokestack in the background. Tesla. No front plates, so a state that does not require front plates. Sport clips. Smoothies, bowls, salad, alpaca. Who would have an alpaca store? Well, I guess it's not an alpaca store, it's a chicken store, like a Peruvian chicken store, but they have a lot of alpacas in Peru. I don't know where in the US we are, and I don't recognize the area code. I'm gonna I don't know, I want to go with Connecticut for some reason, but we could be completely off because I think I see West, but we could be anywhere. Okay, we were in North Carolina and Durham, so not bad, but not a great guess. Intermarché. Okay, so French. Marguerite. Legal.fr, so definitely in France. Castelgrande Rotisserie. Okay, so somewhere in France, and then the Starbucks is, well, it's a coffee shop. Where is the Starbucks? Maybe it's in the grocery store, or like further down the road. Is it this green building here? Maybe not. I think I'm just gonna go like a vaguely outer burbs of Paris guess. Okay, we were a lot more southern in France, Clermont-Ferrand, but not a bad guess. Okay, Pet Supplies Plus, yellow front plate, Starbucks right there, Do Not Block, Crown Market, West Hartford, Bloomfield, Avon. Okay, because of this like vaguely blue and white license plate, I feel like we're actually in Connecticut now because I know that there's a Hartford there, and I think this is a Connecticut plate. So I'm gonna go here. Okay, great, amazing. We got 4.9. All right, awesome. 21K. I'm gonna play this map one more time and see how many different international locations we can get for Starbucks. Okay, Plaza at the Speedway, Wendy's, where is the Starbucks? A water tower. Some sort of thing in the background. I don't know what that is. I see the US flag and I can't see the state flag. Block. This license plate looks vaguely like blue and white, but not super distinctive. And this one doesn't have a license plate that's visible. Sam's Club. I don't know. Parallel Parkway. I'm gonna go like Western PA. Yeah, I don't really have much to go off of here. Okay, we were in Kansas City? So we're in Kansas. Okay. Or near Kansas City. Alright, Starbucks coffee. Palm Beach tan. Twin. GNC. Santa Fe optical. So are we ever in Santa Fe? Like in California, right? Is that... I don't know, is that like a suburb of LA? I don't know. I've never actually been to California. So I feel like a lot of the places I know might just be like suburbs of LA and not their own like city. I'm gonna go here though. No. We were in Austin, Texas, so we were pretty far. Alright, Smiley's Heating and Cooling, 757 area code. Red and white car. Starbucks right here. Honda. Rosemont Road. This coverage is very, very hazy. Duncan. Pre-owned haul. Get your car fast. Storage. $15 movers. Dollar Tree. What information do I have here? White plate. White plate. No yellow plates. Something towers. I don't really know. I don't have much like plate information to go off of, and this kind of just looks like every... It could be like anywhere. I'm gonna go like in the middle of the country, like Virginia, I feel like. Or not the middle of the country, but... Yeah, I'm gonna go like over here. Okay. We got the right state, which I don't really know how, because maybe it was just the vibe, but the wrong side of the state. This is a worldwide map, so still a pretty good score overall, 3.3. Okay, I think this is not the US. We've got like red border around the license plate, but I think we see the EU color. .fi, so I'm gonna say we're in Finland. So we'll zoom in over here. I'm gonna have it in Helsinki for now, but I'm gonna look for more clues. So Stockman and a skill Laden. If I zoom in, do I see those? Stockman and skill Laden and Aerotaja. I don't see it, but I think that this could be a good guess. So I'm gonna go here. No! Ooh! Okay, I mean, I'm saying no. It's an extremely good score. We're literally only 1 point off of perfect, but it feels like when you're 1 point close to like that perfect 5K and you don't get it, you're a little bit disappointed, but I'm totally happy with the score. So let's keep going and finding other Starbucks. Okay. Route 6, Greenfield. Chicago Grill. Chick-fil-A. Kind of a big hilly mountain. Texas Roadhouse, but I don't think this is Texas, even though there's a Texas flag. That is a chain restaurant all over the U.S. Charles Schwab, Lotus Nail Bar. I don't know why, but I feel like this is like Virginia again. Like, I don't know where Anon is, but I just like Yeah, I feel like we're like here. Okay, no, we were in PA, but not a horrible guess because we got 2.9. Looks like we're near Scranton, the Electric City. If you catch that reference or know that reference, let me know down in the comments. All right, we got 13K there. Definitely not bad. So thank you so much for watching this video of me trying to find every Starbucks in the world. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments. Also, if you like eating Starbucks or drinking Starbucks, let me know what your go-to order is. Do you like a Frappuccino? Do you like one of the sandwiches? Do you like a croissant? What do you usually get? So thank you so much for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe to French Vanilla and have a great day.